Well, happy 10th anniversary, Advancing Women in Leadership. Cannot believe we're in our 10th anniversary, and this video is going to share a reflection from every host school over the past 10 years. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Sarah Jackson, and I serve as the Chancellor of Pepperdine University. Pepperdine hosted the very first Women in Leadership Conference on our Malibu campus in March of 2016. The dream of holding an annual conference to equip and inspire women on the CCCU college campuses was birthed on the final night of the summer Cedar Springs Intensive Week, focused on women in leadership in higher education. That week had been life-changing for me in so many ways. The greatest gift of participating in that workshop was the camaraderie I felt with other women representing colleges from all across the country. We shared a common faith and a common commitment to Christian higher education. Throughout the week, we shared our stories with each other, the aspects of our jobs that gave us life, and the aspects of our jobs that drained us of our energy and our joy. We shared laughs and a lot of tears. In that remote campground with 40 women I had never met before, I felt a powerful sisterhood with colleagues that I had never experienced. After 1 week, I was returning to my campus with a renewed sense of calling and purpose. And by the spring of 2016, we hosted the first Women in Leadership Conference with over 300 women attending. We had keynote speakers and small group workshops and shared meals, with Karen Longman and Shirley Hookstra serving as our inspiring keynote speakers. The dream became a reality by God's grace. Since that first conference, I'm so proud of each college that has accepted the responsibility to host the annual conference. Each one has been inspiring. So thank you, CCCU, and all who have worked so hard to host the annual Women in Leadership Conference over the past decade. I don't think we can calculate the powerful impact for good that this program has had on our institutions across the country. And I can't wait until the next one.
Hi, I'm Brenda Velasco, Senior Director of University Communications at AWIL University. We hosted the 2017 Advancing Women in Leadership Conference here on campus. The conference highlighted for me the importance of women supporting women. The conference is an opportunity to build connection, learn from other women's experiences, and to grow. And it emphasized for me what Brene Brown says as connection is why we're here. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. Connection is the ability to recognize our shared humanity, to invite others into a sense of belonging and worthiness. I hope the conference continues for decades ahead as an invitation to belong to our shared experiences and God's story.
Hi, my name is Shino Simons. I had the privilege of serving on the hosting team at Azusa Pacific University. Together, we explored a powerful question: what does it mean for us to find our purpose? This conference challenged us as a community to reflect on advancing women in leadership, not just as a conversation for women, but as a responsibility for all of us. We asked ourselves, how do we create a real change? How do we continue to uplift women? Through these conversations, we grew as a community, and we recognized that progress isn't just about women searching for answers, but it requires everyone working together to be a part of a solution. By committing to this shared purpose, we not just inspired, but we became united as a community. On behalf of Azusa Pacific University, thank you so much for allowing us to be part of this journey.
Hi, my name is Selena Canellis.
My name is Amanda Lebrecht.
And we got the opportunity to host the AWIL conference in 2019 at Vanguard University. Our theme was Leading with Integrity, Faith, and Trust, LIFT. And that theme was so profound for us that it has continued to ignite a women's initiative here on campus, where we continue to meet with our women through noontime events during lunch, monthly. We have workshops, we have an annual Christmas event. We're hosting a award ceremony that was inspired by the Ruby Awards at Biola University.
I couldn't agree with Selena more. We were really inspired by this idea of a conference planned for women by women. And we benefited so much as a university coming together and learning about one another, learning about what matters to each other. And the opportunity to host this conference gave us a chance to showcase those talents and treasures of each of the members of our community.
Hello, my name is Heather Hubbard, and I'm from California Baptist University in Riverside, California. CBU had the privilege of being the AWIL host for 2020. However, you may remember that we had to cancel just 2 weeks prior to holding the conference due to the COVID pandemic. Our 2020 conference was to be GROW, which stood for Growing Resilient with Others in Wonder. In God's perfect wisdom, our team had already been processing and reflecting on what it meant to be resilient as we prepared for the conference. As I have reflected on the preparation that we did and the cancellation that obviously happened, I've been filled with an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Even now, I cannot imagine a more fitting theme for each of us as the year and the years following went by. But through the entire AWIL experience, our team and our larger campus community saw God's faithfulness, and we continue to press forward in what we've all been called to do. But through CBU's really unique role in the AWIL story, I'm just so grateful for the fact that we were present and that we made an effort and that we will forever be a part of the AWIL story, no matter the fact that we didn't get to host. I pray that you all have a wonderful conference experience. I wish I was there with you, but blessings to you all.
Well, it was 2021, and the COVID pandemic had shut down the world. We didn't want to cancel another Advancing Women in Leadership, and we had to get pretty innovative, creative, and nimble on what we could do. Well, Westmont was going to host a conference with Nancy Kane, who wrote the book Forged in Crisis. And I thought, well, what a perfect opportunity to tag on the Advancing Women in Leadership conference. We turned it into a virtual conference, and it was the opportunity for us to go national with AWIL. The theme was Lead with Action, and we thought this is exactly the appropriate time to have a virtual conference. We had almost 1,500 people who participated online. Different schools hosted their own virtual activity after watching the Westmont hosted event with Nancy Kane, and it was just a great example of how we can innovate when we are pressed up against challenging times. And I am so proud of Westmont for stepping into that space, that virtual space, and also for AWIL for adapting to what was needed at that time. So 10 more years, let's see what they present us, but I think we have shown we can handle it.
Hello, I'm Gillian Stewart-Wells, the former Provost and Chief Academic Officer at Judson University. We were honored to be the very first school to bring the Advancing Women in Leadership Conference to the Midwest region in 2023. By doing so, the AWIL conference was accessible to a number of institutions that had previously not been able to attend the conference due to travel logistics, time away from campus, the cost, etc. By having the AWIL conference on our campus, I believe the biggest positive impact was that we were able to include a variety of voices into the planning and the execution of the event, from faculty to staff to administration. The mission of Advancing Women in Leadership had so inspired those on Judson's campus, men and women alike, that we were overwhelmed with the number of people who wanted to support the conference, either through being on a committee to find donors or cultivate entertainment ideas, research potential keynote speakers, stuff the swag bags. We also had a tremendous amount of faculty, staff, administration, and even students who attended the conference and were part of a hospitality pit crew welcoming individuals from all over the country to our Elgin, Illinois. Even our president, who was out of the country on a mission trip at the time, got involved by leaving a hologram welcome for attendees. Seeing how much so many on our campus were inspired by having the honor of hosting this event, and then watching how those tentacles of impact lasted long after the conference was over, is perhaps the most meaningful thing that I observed when we hosted the conference at Judson. What a tremendous and intentional focus on cultivating female leaders in Christian higher ed. I look forward to this conference every single year, and I don't mind traveling to attend. It's so worth it. But it sure was nice to bring it home one year. Happy 10th anniversary to AWIL, and here's to the next decade of impact.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth George from Taylor University. We hosted the 2024 Advancing Women in Leadership Conference. We love the opportunity to bring women from across campus together, to network, to connect with each other, and to put the conference on.
Since 2015, AWIL has been transforming careers and creating lasting connections. Our participants don't just attend a conference. They become part of a network of mentors, friends, and encouragers who understand the unique journey of women in leadership. I have been honored to be a part of AWIL for many years, attending as a participant, a presenter, and a leadership team member. Each conference has been a transformative experience, offering opportunities to connect with incredible women in leadership from across the country who inspire, challenge, and support one another. AWIL is the premier conference for Christian women leaders, empowering us to grow in our faith, our leadership, and our impact in the world. This year, we are honored to host AWIL at Lipscomb University, where we'll continue our tradition of empowering women across all sectors, because when women support women, we all rise together.